Hi, I'm Tess Schultz with Tulip Square, and today I'm going to show you how to make this optical illusion quilt block. Super easy and fun to make, and it looks really great all done up. This is a 12-inch finished block, so when it's in your project, it's 12 inches. So hop over to the sewing machine with me, and I'll show you how to make it. Okay, to start with, you're going to take your white square and your medium dark square. These are the two biggest squares, the 3.5 inches. And you're going to put those together and you're going to sew them diagonally right down the middle. So you can either draw a line there or you can follow a line on your sewing machine like I have here. And that's just a thin striping tape, and I'll have a link to that in the description if you're interested. And we also have a link to they now make a special 1/4 inch striping tape made just for that, so we'll link to that too. Now, because I'm just making one, we're going to cut this off. Before you cut it, you could do another seam there and then cut it between the two seams, and then you would have a half square triangle spare piece for other projects. I have a lot of those. If you were making a whole bunch of these blocks, you would start with a larger square. You would start with a larger square, draw a line down the middle, sew on either side of the line, and then cut it in half. Then you would have 2 half square triangles and not waste so much fabric. Since I'm just making the one, it's fine. Now we have that, and you're going to take your palest color and your medium light. Palest color goes at the bottom, medium light goes at the top. We have the white at the bottom, dark at the top. And we're just going to sew these on with a nice 1/4 inch seam. And I'm just going to press those both to the outside. You're going to take your lightest, the medium light and the medium dark fabric. And on the medium light, you're going to put a medium dark square and sew it diagonally across this way. Medium dark, you're going to put the medium light square and sew it across this way, which is the same. We have them both this way. They're going to go from lower left to upper right. Okay. Now we're going to cut these 2 corners off, and then we're going to press them outside. Now, if you wanted to save fabric, if you're making a whole bunch of these blocks, again, you could make this piece as half square triangles and then have this as a separate piece. That's always an option. But I kind of liked how nice this looked as one piece. So we're just going to cut off these corners. And you can always sew here and then cut off this corner and save these corners for a little matching project that goes with this. I do that a lot. All right, I'm going to press both of these toward the corner and I will be right back. All right, so there's the first piece we made. And we're going to put the lighter color on this side and the darker color on this side. So we're going to match up the medium dark shade there and the medium light shade here. Okay. Just going to sew this nice 1/4 inch seam there, and sew this with a nice 1/4 inch seam there. And again, I'm just going to press that towards the outside. I've been calling these colors wrong. This is the palest color and the medium light color, because this is the medium dark color here, and then this is the darkest color. Hard to keep track when you have 4 shades of one color plus a white. It all makes sense when you're putting it together. So now we're going to sew these ones on. We're going to sew this one to the top, right along there, and we'll sew this one to the bottom, right along there. Now I'm going to press these to the outside and set this piece aside for a moment. And we're going to add the corners of our last 2 pieces. We're going to take the darkest color and the white square. Again, you're going to do it the same way from bottom left to upper right on both of these. Bottom left, upper right. Nice diagonal line right there. And we're going to cut these corners off. And just because this is such a dark color against the white, I'm going to press these toward the strip instead of toward the corner. Now we have that. We're going to put the dark strip that we just made on the left side with the dark on the bottom, and the remaining one on the right side, always with the white pointing away from the corner. We're just going to sew that right along there, and sew this one right along there. And there is your finished block. How easy was that? And that is how you make your optical illusion quilt block. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell if you want to be notified every time we put up a new video. All of the measurements for the pieces you need for this block are in a free PDF you can download. There's a link right there in the description. And don't forget to check out our website at tulipsquare.com. We'll see you next week with a brand new video, and until then, happy sewing!